Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. Today I want to present about the statements slide before the question A until H. The question A is sales price per unit of the product. Sales price per unit, the formula is total sales revenue divided the total unit sold. The total sales revenue is 750,000 and total units sold is 37,500 and the, the answer is 20 ringgit. For the question B is total variable cost. Total variable cost, the formula is variable cost of goods sold plus the sales commission. Variable cost of goods sold is 375,000 and plus the sales commission which is 112,500 and the total or the answer is 487,500. The next question is C. The question C is we should find the variable cost per unit. Variable cost per unit is total variable cost divided the total unit sold. The total variable cost is 487,500 divided the total unit sold. The total is 37,500 and the answer is 30 ringgit. And the question D is total fixed cost. Total fixed cost, uh, we should uh, plus all the fixed cost, which is like fixed cost of goods sold and fixed advertising expenses, rental expenses, plus administrative salaries expenses, and the lastly is insurance expenses. And fixed cost of goods sold is 75,000 and fixed advertising expenses is 18,750 and plus the rental expenses which is 50,000 and plus the administrative salaries expenses is 37,500 and plus and lastly plus the insurance expenses which is 11,250 and the total or the answer is 157,500. The next slide is contribution margin per unit. Contribution margin per unit, the formula is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. We should find price per unit first. Selling price per unit, the formula is total sales divided the total units sold. Total sales is 750,000 and total units sold is 37 and 500,000 and we got the answer is 20 ringgit. Second is we should find the variable cost per unit. The formula for the variable cost per unit is total variable cost divided the total units sold. Total variable cost is 487,500. We divided the total units sold, which is 37,500. We got the answer is 30 ringgit. And we minus the two answer, 20 ringgit minus the 30 ringgit, and we got the 7 ringgit. And the next question is question F, contribution margin ratio. Contribution margin ratio. The formula is contribution margin ratio is contribution margin per unit divided the selling price per unit and with times 100%. And contribution margin per unit is 7 and selling price per unit is 20 and we should times 100% and we got the answer is 35%. The second last question and the last question, question G is break-even point or BEP in unit. BEP in unit formula is total fixed cost divided the contribution margin per unit. Total fixed cost is 157,500 divided the contribution margin per unit which is 7 and the answer we got is 22,500 unit. And the lastly The last question is break-even point or BEP in amount in ringgit Malaysia. Break-even point in ringgit Malaysia, the formula is total fixed cost divided the contribution margin ratio. Total fixed cost is 157,500 divided the contribution margin ratio is 0.35, and we got the answer is 450,000 ringgit Malaysia.
I will briefly explain how we can achieve a net income to sales ratio of 30% in 2025. So, to achieve this target, we calculate the required sale volume like target net income 225,000, and the formula is fixed cost plus target net income divided by contribution margin per unit, and the result we need to sell is 54,642 units at a contribution margin of 7 ringgit per unit. So, to meet this goal, the company should boost sales volume, optimize pricing, and enhance contribution margin. So, boost sales volume like expand marketing efforts like reach out to new customers through targeted campaigns and innovative advertising. And the second one is optimize pricing, like stay competitive with analyze the pricing strategies of competitors to ensure the company remains attractive to customer. And lastly, enhance contribution margin. Focus on profitable products like with prioritize the sale of higher margin items. In summary, selling 54,642 units and implementing these strategies will help us achieve a 13% net income to sales ratio. So the recommended selling price needed to achieve a 30% operating income in the company cannot increase unit sales is the new selling price is calculated as total cost 645,000, variable plus fixed cost, and the target net income is 225,000, and units sold is 37,500, and the formula is total cost plus target net income divided by units sold. The result is the selling price must be set at 23 ringgit 20 cent per unit. So, the possibility that the company can increase the amount of sales by simply increasing the selling price is conduct market research, focus on adding value, and implement gradual price increase. So the first one is we have to understand how sensitive your customer are to price changes and compare your pricing with competitors. This will help gauge the potential impact of a price increase and ensure you remain competitive. And the second one is focus adding value. Like if raising prices is necessary, make sure customers see the value in paying more. For example, improve product quality, enhance customer service, or introduce unique features that make your product stand out. And lastly, implement gradual price increases. Like rather than making a big jump to 23 ringgit 20 cent, test smaller increase over time. Monitor customer reactions and adjust your strategy based on their response.
Okay, based on the calculations in the previous slide, we can know that this company can proceed with the plan. Why? Because according to the current net income in 2024, it just shows that the current net income is 105,000. But if the company approach this, where the projected net income will be 515,000, where this represent a significant increase in the profitability by 410,000, which shows a positive outcome if the plan is executed successfully. Okay, now we will look at the sales commission change. So based on the calculation in the previous slide, what we can see is there is a huge difference in the profitability and so on. And what I recommend is not to approve the agent's request, and instead of that, we can hire in-house sales staff. So this can save 67,500 ringgit annually, which directly improve the profitability of the company. Moreover, by following this approach, we are hiring in-house staff, we can get much more benefits, which is like greater control over the sales team, and then consistent representation of the brand in the market, and potential for better long-term loyalty and reduce the dependency on external agents. Okay, now we have come to the recommendation part. So in order for Glam Entertainment to boost its financial performance, there are 4 approaches I have recommend, which is sales strategy, cost optimization, operational efficiency, and customer loyalty. There are many more, but I have just only 4. So we'll go through one by one. So for now, for the sales strategy, this explains that what we have to do is we have to expand the market and show a product differentiation, because it is very crucial. For example, like digital marketing and partnership with influencer significantly increase or enhance the brand's reach, or we can say it as visibility, brand visibility and resonance, especially for the younger ones. And second is the cost optimization. What is what we can say about the cost optimization is by transitioning to in-house sales staff, the company can save 67,500 annually compared to the agent commissions, freeing up resources to invest in other growth areas. Part of that, renegotiating supplier contracts can help keep variable costs under control while maintaining product quality. And third is the operational efficiency. So what we can see is implement performance tracking tools for sales team and conduct regular financial reviews to adapt quickly to market changes. This ensures that the company remains agile and prepared to address challenges. And fourth is the customer loyalty, where launching a loyalty program and gathering customer feedback will solidify, which means like the relationship, and encourage repeat purchases, fostering sustainable growth. By aligning these strategies with projected sale increase, Glam Entertainment can achieve its profitability goals while building a stronger competitive edge.